Hey everyone, my name's Jace, and I'm a solo game developer living in Sweden, working on my dream little project, little game that I'm making. I don't know how it's gonna go. Maybe it all crashes and burns in a dumpster fire. Maybe it works out. Who knows? We'll find out in the future. Today I want to make a quick video, which is just going to be some channel updates. A lot of people have been asking me, ever since I actually left Coffee Stain, you know, if there's like a Patreon they can sign up for, or how they can help me and support me financially for my adventures. And I had hesitated to like set anything up all this time because I kind of wanted to prove to myself that this is something I was going to stick with, and it's something that I enjoyed, and now I really do know it's something I'm going to stick with, and that it is something that I really enjoy. So I've actually gone and created or opened up YouTube memberships here on YouTube, and I've also created a Ko-fi account, Ko-fi. It's the thing that's basically like Patreon. It's like the same thing as Patreon. Yeah, and up until now, I've been a Twitch partner for a couple years, so a lot of people have actually been helping me out on Twitch, you know, with a lot of subs, gifted subs, bits, donos, all sorts of things. People have been incredibly generous, and it has helped a lot. Let me say that. It has really, really helped, and I'm so grateful for that. But now that we're at this point that I'm sure that I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I figured it's just better to open up the other two platforms, just so that if there are other people who actively want to give some additional support financially, then they have the option to do so if they want to. But there's no pressure to do it. You don't have to do it, okay? So let me tell you about, you know, how these are gonna work. So the first thing is YouTube memberships. YouTube memberships is just kind of like a Twitch subscription, and it's priced roughly the same as Twitch, and it has 3 tiers, you know, which is similar to Twitch. You get emotes, and you get a Discord role with a tier 1 subscription. Tier 2s and 3 subscriptions, you actually get nothing extra. The whole point of them is if you just want to support more month by month, you can. It's just up to you. You don't have to, but it's just there if you want to. Currently, there's not that many emotes. There's only 4, but if we get more members, we'll get more slots, and I'll bring more of the Twitch emotes over to YouTube, and those emotes can be used in the comment sections of my videos, also in premieres and in live streams. The Discord role that you get is for my community Discord. There's a link in the description below for that if you want to join, and it does nothing apart from give you a little color so you stand out. That's basically it. There's also the ability to send super chats and super thanks. Super chats are like donations that during a live stream, maybe even premieres, I'm not sure, but then super thanks are like paid comments that you can leave. So these are just ways that you can support the channel and the game's development financially if you want to, via YouTube, if this is your preferred platform and you don't want to do that on Twitch, maybe you don't use Twitch, whatever. The next thing is a Ko-fi account, which is basically the same as Patreon. You can subscribe. I've got 3 tiers there as well. You can subscribe month by month. The difference with Ko-fi in this case is that there are no emotes or really any rewards you get apart from a Discord role. You will still get the same Discord role. Again, it doesn't really do anything apart from give you a color. The whole purpose of this is just that if you want to support me financially, you can via Ko-fi. If you don't have that set up on YouTube or on Twitch, this is another catch-all. There's a couple exceptions with Ko-fi, and that is that it is cheaper on Ko-fi because you get less rewards. But when it comes down to like the revenue share, I think I probably end up getting around the same anyway. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm actually not too sure, but the revenue share is like pretty good there. So it's actually decent. The other difference is going to be that the tier 3, I don't know what the price is going to be set at the time of this video coming out, but the tier 3 will actually be exclusive to only 10 people. Only 10 people can get it. And every month, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a unique little pixel art doodle. Nothing massive, just a little doodle drawing, okay? And I will send, like, I'll make 10 of them, and I'll send each of those to 1 picture per person to each person, okay? Basically. And this is just like me making something small for you. That's just the whole point of it. It's like, if you support me over on Ko-fi in that way, you just get a little thing, right? And I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if 10 is too much, too little. I have no clue. I'm just trying it out, okay? Maybe this will change. If it does change, I'll post updates on the Ko-fi, and that's it. Link in the description below if you want to check out the Ko-fi account, of course. Now, the last thing that I want to mention on this topic is that I don't want to pressure anyone to do this. You don't have to do this. I'm not in a position where I need people to come and save me right now. I'm okay. Also, I put myself in the position I'm in. It's okay. Don't worry, okay? Basically, I'm just making these for the people who have expressed interest in doing this, for people who are in a position who are not struggling financially, okay, and wish to contribute. You can do that if you wish. That's it. The other thing is, I don't want to turn this into a kind of exchange where if people are giving, then they get special attention from me, right? That's why if you look at the rewards there's not really any additional rewards for anything. Even on the Discord, there's no secret Discord channel or anything like that. I don't see folks that way. I don't want my attention to be divided between the highest bidder and other people. I don't want like people's ability to contribute to me financially or whatever to be a determining factor in how I engage with my community members or how y'all engage with each other. Okay, so that's why there are no rewards that are of that kind of thing. There are also no rewards pertaining to my game. There's none that people are like, can we be an NPC in the game? Can we be in the credits of the game? There might not be a game. I don't know, okay? And if you don't want to contribute, if you don't know if there's not going to be a game, don't contribute, okay? I have no idea what's going to happen with the game in the future. I'm going to do my best. The only thing that I think folks should judge their contributions on is, are you enjoying the journey now? Do you like the content now? Okay, if you are happy with things now and you want to contribute and you have the means to do so safely, by all means go for it. Otherwise, please don't, okay? That's my spiel on that. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it on that. That covers all the bases there, I think. But I want to say, again, a big thank you to everyone who has contributed already, especially over on Twitch. And also big thanks to everyone who has just watched the content or shared the content on Twitch, the videos here on YouTube, whatever. It helps a lot. It all helps. I'm just happy to have folks be part of the community. Happy to have folks to share things with. That is all really valuable too. It helps me in my soul, but it also helps me financially because the views translate to ad revenue and all that kind of shit too. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for all of your support. And hopefully that information makes sense. The next update that I want to talk about is that the VOD channel may be dead. That may be on an indefinite hiatus, and there is no one more upset than Reginald over here. Look at this poor soul. Oh my god. It's been like that for days. The second I dropped the news, I had to tell him, and he hasn't moved since. It's reeling from the news. And the reason for that is that I am, as you may have noticed, I've started multi-streaming my streams to YouTube. And the reason for this is that, one, I think there's an audience here on YouTube that might be interested in my streams, and they're just not aware of it. And that has been the case as I have done the multi-streams, and a lot of people have been like, had no idea, finally caught a stream, you know, etc., etc. There's been quite a lot of people who've been watching, so that's good. You know, I want folks who are interested in my content to have the opportunity to see it. I think it's also great that my content gets all saved onto one channel. It's pretty hard to promote another channel. That's another great benefit. The biggest benefit, I think, that I see personally is that it is a massive time save. It means after streams, I don't spend 1 to 4 hours getting the VOD sorted, getting that uploaded. Instead, I can just disconnect, relax, play a game, you know, and just recharge. And I'm in a position right now where I really don't have enough time for myself to do that. And if I keep things up, it won't end too well. Like the trajectory is probably not going to be so great. So I think the fact that I can do this live stream stuff to YouTube directly, it gets archived immediately on the main channel directly in the live tab of the channel. Yeah, I think it's just a massive, massive help for me. It helps a lot. So I want to try it. By all means, leave me your feedback. If you don't like it, if you do like it, if you don't mind it, whatever. If you're sad about the VOD channel, whatever. If you used to be a VOD watcher, is this method of checking out VODs, you know, going to the live tab and checking them, is that still okay? By all means, let me know your feedback on this, because it's not impossible that we go back to how it was before, but it does need to, the benefits of going back do need to outweigh the benefits of multi-streaming. And I know that there are pros and cons. Another big con, in my opinion, is that it clutters your sub boxes, and I think that's very annoying. I don't like that on YouTube. Not a huge fan of that. Personally, when I see a bunch of streams in my sub boxes, it's hard for me to know what's a stream, what's a video. It can be a bit annoying sometimes. So I know that that's going to do that to you guys too, and I'm sorry about that. But what I can do and what I will do is I'll try consistently mark my thumbnails and my titles with like little tabs or like big square brackets saying live or VOD, so that it makes it really, really easy for you to differentiate what's a stream, what's a VOD, and what's like an edited video that came out, right? So I'll try and do those things to try and make it as easy as possible. If you have any other suggestions, you can let me know in the comments below. I've considered keeping them unlisted and then making a playlist, but then I think that kills some discoverability. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. all right? But that's where we are on that, okay? And that's what I'm running forward with for the moment. Okay, and I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you very much for listening. It was just housekeeping, you know, just channel update stuff. Nothing super, super exciting, but I hope it was interesting anyway. And again, thank you all so much for all the support. Thanks for all the support on the previous video from Monday as well about the whole do I regret leaving Coffee Stain stuff. Thank you very much for the support and understanding. I appreciate it a lot, and look forward to Monday's video. It's already done. It's ready to go. It's in the can, and it's a really fun one. I actually really enjoyed it. Make sure you ring the bell, all that kind of stuff, and have a lovely weekend. Catch you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.